Hey guys, this is Basketball Star 1130. I'm back today with another NFL record prediction. We are continuing in the AFC East. I just did the Buffalo Bills. Now we're doing the Miami Dolphins. So let's get started. So a little information about this team before we get started. They invested in defense heavily. They stole Shaq Lawson from the Bills. They signed Byron Jones to pair with Xavier Howard in that secondary. Is maybe the best cornerback duo in the NFL. They signed Kyle Van Noy from the Patriots. This defense, and they still have Raekwon McMillan at linebacker and Jerome Baker at linebacker. They could do very well. Maybe they're a year or two away, but I don't know. We'll see with this team. The offense is getting there. They have obviously their best wide receiver is Devontae Parker. And then they have Alan Hearns as well, who's not very good, but developing, I guess. He was on the Cowboys. They claimed him off waivers last year after the Cowboys released him. And they drafted Tua, obviously. I don't think Tua will start week 1. Maybe Ryan Fitzpatrick will, but Tua has that injury concern. But I think they should play Tua right away. That's just my opinion. And they have signed Jordan Howard in the offseason, and they traded for Matt Breida, and they still have Kalen Ballage as that power back, that third down back to get you yards. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get started with the actual record prediction. So the Miami Dolphins, here we go. At Patriots week 1, this is tough. Week 1 going to Foxborough. Anything can happen at any given Sunday in the NFL, but I think this is hard. They lose at Patriots 0-1. Next versus Bills. Versus Bills. If you saw my Bills record prediction, you know that I have the Bills sweeping the Dolphins both times. So the Dolphins lose both times at home and away. A little spoiler, I guess, but you'll know anyway when you watch it, so no big deal. Even though the Dolphins are home, I think the Bills will win. So the Dolphins start 0-2. Kind of a shaky start, but at Jaguars, the Tank Bowl last year was Dolphins and Redskins. The Dolphins did good last year after starting 0-7 after the embarrassing 59-10 Week 1 loss to the Ravens. But I think the Jaguars will be one of the worst, if not the worst team in the NFL this year. So I think the Dolphins will get their first win of the year here. So the Dolphins 2-1. Next versus Seahawks, they got no chance in this game, even though they're at home. The Seahawks defense is young, but it's developing. Maybe Legion of Boom 2.0. The Dolphins defense won't be able to handle Russell Wilson and their crop of running backs they got there with Chris Carson, maybe bringing back Marshawn Lynch, and they signed Carlos Hyde late in the offseason, I think like a couple weeks ago, maybe two weeks ago, I think. And they always have Rashad Penny, who's going into his third year, I believe. Rashad Penny, he was in the 2018 draft, he's going into his third year, so they got stable running backs, and obviously Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett, and DK Metcalf are a good duo for the future. They're both number 1 receivers, so but Dolphins, no chance in this one, I don't think. They go, after getting their first win of the season against the Jaguars, they go 1-3, because they lose to Seahawks. Next, at 49ers, I don't have to explain this much. Dolphins lose here, 1-4. They have to travel across the country pretty much to get to California, San Francisco, California. That's going to be hard, the jet lag and stuff, but they're not going to win. Next, at Broncos, again, I think the Dolphins lose this one. This is winnable for them, but the Broncos, like I said in the last Bills video, they have a good wide receiver corps now. They had Cortland Sutton. The offense altogether is really good. They had Cortland Sutton, potential to be electrifying. They had Cortland Sutton. They drafted KJ Hamler and Jerry Jeudy this year. And they have Noah Fant from last year, and they paired up Phillip Lindsay with Melvin Gordon, good running back duo. And they have Drew Lock, who's developing. So, 0-1, 0-2. So, 0-1, 0-2. 1-2, 1-3, 1-4. So, they lose to the Broncos. That makes them 1-5. Versus Chargers, I say the Dolphins get a win here, 2-5. Tyrod possibly could still be in there this time, middle of the season, but I don't think so. But it would be his return. He didn't play for Miami, but he had a lot of experience with them. because he played them a lot on the Bills. But yeah, I think the Dolphins get the win, so they move to 2-5. Next versus Rams. This is going to be shocking, but I think the Rams will be bad this year. Maybe finish less in the NFC West. We'll see when I get to their record predictions. But I think the Dolphins 3-5. So that's 2 wins in a row for the Dolphins. Feeling pretty good in the middle of the season here. 3-5. Next at Cardinals. This is where they lose again though. Move to 3-6 in the year. Like I said, DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray, Kenyon Drake, Larry Fitzgerald. You just don't know when he'll retire. He keeps producing. So yeah, 3-6. Next versus Jets. Just because if the Jets were at home, I would take the Jets, but just because the Dolphins aren't home, I'm taking the Dolphins. So they move to 4-6. Next, they have a bye week. Next at Jets, they move, like I said, because the Jets are at home this time, so that's a loss for Dolphins. 4-7. That's weird. Like the Jets are home, then a bye, then go to New York again, then go to New York. So yeah, but 4-7. Hold on, is that 4-7? Let's see. 0-1, 0-2. Sorry, I sometimes forget. 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, 2-5, 3-5, 3-6. 4-6, 4-7. Okay, so they're 4-7 right now. Next versus the Bengals. I think the Dolphins can get this win as well. 5-7. Joe Burrow's young, but I think he's ready to play right away. Good number 1 pick. Maybe one of the best college football seasons of all time, if not the best. But yeah, Dolphins are 5-7 right now. Next, we go to the Chiefs go to the Chiefs late in the season. They're 5-7 right now. They're gonna lose this, even though the Dolphins are at home. So they're 5-8 right now. Next versus Patriots. I think they can get a win here. They always play the Patriots tough, so 6-8. Next at Raiders, I think they'll lose this one. 6-9. Next at Bills. Again, if you saw my Bills video, maybe a spoiler, but maybe not. So to finish off. The Bills there, so they're going to lose to Bills. So the Dolphins finished 6-10. All in all, not a too bad season. Some people are expecting the Dolphins to get 8 or 9 wins. I don't think that's really realistic in my opinion. That's overrated in my opinion, but 6-10 is a good middle ground. So tell me what you guys think below. The Miami Dolphins go 6-10. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Basketball Star 1130. See you on the next one.